last stand. They had been running for days, but they knew they couldn't run forever. The zombies were everywhere, relentless and hungry. They had lost most of their friends and family along the way, and they had no idea if there was anyone else left alive in the world. They had found an abandoned farmhouse, surrounded by a fence and a cornfield. It seemed like a good place to hide, at least for a while. They had barricaded the doors and windows and gathered whatever supplies they could find. They had weapons, food, water, and a radio. They hoped to hear some sign of life, some message of hope, but all they heard was static. They were 4 of them: Jack, the leader, Anna, his girlfriend, Mike, his best friend, and Lily, Mike's sister. They had met at the college campus, where they had survived the initial outbreak. They had stuck together ever since, helping each other through the horrors they had witnessed. They knew they had to make a plan. They knew they couldn't stay here forever. They knew they had to find a way out. But they also knew they were running out of time. The zombies had found them. They heard them first, moaning and groaning in the distance. Then they saw them, emerging from the cornfield, hundreds of them, shambling towards the farmhouse. They looked like rotting corpses, covered in blood and gore. Some of them were missing limbs or eyes or jaws. Some of them were still wearing the clothes they had died in. They were all hungry for flesh. Jack grabbed his shotgun and loaded it. He looked at his friends and nodded. "This is it," he said. "We have to fight." Anna took his hand and squeezed it. She picked up her pistol and checked the clip. "I love you," she said. "I love you too," he said. Mike grabbed his baseball bat and swung it around. He grinned at his sister and winked. "Let's do this," he said. Lily smiled back and picked up her machete. She tightened her grip on the handle. "Let's go," she said. They opened the door and stepped outside. They faced the horde of zombies, ready to make their last stand. They fought with courage and skill, but they were outnumbered and outmatched. The zombies kept coming, wave after wave, never stopping or slowing down. They bit and clawed and tore at their flesh, infecting them with their disease. One by one, they fell. Lily was the first to go. She had sliced off several zombie heads with her machete, but she was surrounded by a group of them. They dragged her to the ground and ripped her apart. She screamed in pain and terror until she was silenced by a bite to her throat. Mike saw his sister die, and he snapped. He swung his bat with fury, smashing skulls and bones. He didn't care about his own safety anymore. He just wanted to kill as many zombies as he could. He killed dozens of them, but he couldn't save Lily. He couldn't save himself either. He was tackled by a zombie from behind, who bit into his neck. He felt the infection spread through his body, turning him into one of them. Anna saw Mike fall, and she cried out in grief. She shot at the zombies with her pistol, trying to avenge him. She killed many of them, but she ran out of bullets. She threw her gun at a zombie's face, then grabbed a knife from her belt. She stabbed and slashed at the zombies, but she was overwhelmed by their numbers. She felt their teeth sink into her flesh, tearing her apart. She looked at Jack with love in her eyes, then closed them forever. Jack saw Anna die, and he felt his heart break. He pumped his shotgun and blasted away at the zombies, trying to protect her body. He killed scores of them, but he couldn't stop them all. He felt their hands grab him from all sides, pulling him down. He fought back with all his strength, but he was no match for them. He felt their mouths bite into his skin, infecting him with their disease. He looked at the sky and prayed for mercy. He got none. The zombies devoured him alive. The farmhouse was silent. The radio crackled to life.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? This is a broadcast from the military base in Fort Knox. We have secured the area and established a safe zone for survivors. If you can hear this message, please respond. We are here to help you.
There was no answer. only static.